Greetings and salutations from central Louisiana, just a few miles west of Dry Prong. It is a chilly central Louisiana day. It was 39 degrees this morning earlier. There wasn't any frost on the pumpkins because there ain't no pumpkins right out here, but it was cold enough for to be frost in some spots, which will curtail my talk today because it's cold outside. But today I want to speak to you about a Ford Jubilee tractor. It's just come into my possession, and we're going to do a walk around, so here it comes. And here it is. This is a 1953 Ford Jubilee tractor, the best I can tell. The rubber is good all the way around. It has some cosmetic needs. It is labeled on the front as a Golden Jubilee model, although this one has been repainted by a dealer because it has been painted blue on the superstructure, and the red main frame and all has been painted blue as well, although it is showing its true colors through the blue paint as it's bleeding through, and the old blue paint is bleeding off. Of course, you know, with these dealers, a paint job to them was run the hose pipe over it real quick and then spray some paint on it. So that was sarcastic of me, I know, and I probably should apologize, but I'm not going to. But this is the 1953 Ford Jubilee. She came to me from some folks here in central Louisiana, and I have worked on her once before about 3 years ago. It looks like I'm going to be working on her again. Going to go through her and make sure that everything functions good. I know the brakes on the right hand side are not doing well at all. They need major work, I think. But like I say, it has good rubber all the way around. At some point it was converted to 12 volts. The brakes, if you notice, that one ain't nothing there. This one, there's some brake to it, but it needs adjustment as well. The original battery area has been revamped. I put this back on when I had it about 3 years ago to work on it. I did work on the ignition and the gas tank and the fuel system. And when I got it back this time, it says it needs some work on the fuel system. Going to need to get a grommet to go around the steering column and do some work there. Gauges don't look too bad, although the hour meter I think is going to have some work done on it. And you don't know whether to believe the hour meter or not. It's got about 3,000 hours on it, it says. And the meter is broke off, needle is broke off here. Needs a new steering wheel. As I said, the electrical needs to be gone through. Got to work on the headlights. We'll have to drain the fuel tank and get all the bad gas out. I put some fresh gas in, but I think I'm going to have to drain that, use that as a cleaner to get out the bad gas. I need to check the radiator and make sure the antifreeze is sufficient. But all in all, she's got some ugly marks on her, but I think she's a sound tractor. I think it'll do well. I'm just going to have to do some work on her. I'm not sure if I'm running through this too fast or not because it's cold out here today. So, looks like the left headlight's been replaced at one time. I know the right one's cracked there. It needs a new headlamp. But this is it. Like I say, I guess I'm semi-proud of this. This is 1953. It's the same year I was born in, so we're both the same age. Hopefully I look a little better in this tractor, but some of y'all have told me I don't. Let's see if we can zoom in here and get close enough to the serial number area to see the serial number. Should be right in that vicinity there. I don't see anything right here. I'm going to have to get a wire brush and work on that, see if I can get a hold of something. But I have taken the carburetor off. Sadly, it had gotten some water in it from somewhere, and it was grungy inside. When I had it a few years ago, I had taken it apart and rebuilt that carburetor. But I don't know how the water got back into it. Probably wouldn't hurt to change the oil filter on it. I'm going to need to drain all the fluids on this tractor and just give it a general overhaul from front to back, but it will be used here on the property just for general items. I need a power lift for it. It did come with a gen pole and a few accessories. So all in all, I'm happy, and I'll be using it here on my little small homestead. Interesting enough about this gen pole, as it's called, or lift pole, it is a Ford. It has a Ford tag on it. I don't know if you can get close enough down to see it or not, but it does say Ford